In part one, we discussed how our customer, the buyer, is changing in terms of their needs and their behavior, and how what they expect from vendors and service providers like us is they expect us to provide them with business outcomes as a service. In this discussion, I'd like us to take a step back and look at the bigger picture and talk about a point of view around the different component parts that we need to understand to earn the right to engage and provide those business outcomes to our customer. To earn the right to engage and service our business customer, of course, what we need to know first is what's happening in their marketplace. So what is the overall context? What is the economic context of the geography that they're sitting in? What's happening to their industry? What is the big picture around the drivers that are impacting the market that our customer sits in? We need to also know, of course, about their business. What does their business look like? What does their business model look like? What kind of customers does our customer or intended customer have? What kind of disruption are they facing in the marketplace? And underneath the business model, we of course also need to know how our customer is structured, how they are organized, their processes, and the way that they do business. And of course, in particular, we need to understand who or which people are going to be driving the relationship in terms of our desired engagement, in terms of who would be driving buying decisions where we can solve the business problem that they have. When we understand the person or people who have the business problem and are who are going to be driving the buying decisions, and we understand the business that they're in and the pressures that they're under and the context of the marketplace, then we begin to be able to earn the right to provide them with a service. To build our value proposition, which is going to be providing this outcome as a service to our customer, we need to combine both an understanding of what our technology can enable. So what does our technology actually do? What can it enable? Combined with the expertise of our partners in terms of their intellectual experience and intellectual property, which actually takes that enabling technology and delivers that business outcome for our business customer. The next step is to understand and put in place the things that we need to do. What we need to do is have the processes whereby we can build offers, as I described below, which is bringing together the technology enablers together with the expertise and intellectual property that creates a value proposition that we can offer to our customer. The next step is to communicate this to the marketplace, to engage customers and to create those contacts with customers and potential customers, who we then nurture and educate as to what's possible in terms of the outcomes that we can deliver. When a customer is ready on their particular buyer journey, when they're ready actually to do something concrete, then of course we will agree some kind of a contract and launch a project which we then deliver to realize the value that we promise. We then move from an individual engagement to a continuous engagement for a lifetime of mutual profitability and mutual success. Underpinning all of this is our business model, which is designed and recognizes that we need to invest upfront in creating a customer relationship and delivering value, so that we then keep the customer and create our sustainable income and our sustainable profitability over time. In other words, understanding the costs and the investments that we need to make, and in return, our return on investment, our revenues, and the profitability that we have as a going concern.